Morning. I just want to know, Trump, you have your own social media platform called Truth Social. I have no idea why you don't run shows off of your Truth Social and have people come and invite them on your own platform that you said you have, where other people talk the truth or speak the truth. Why didn't you do it on Truth Social and not hop on Elon Musk X nuts or whatever and do it from there? What's the point? Do we really want to see two rich white men talking about how they're planning to bamboozle the working and the poor into voting for them? Or what is this? Two dictators trying to give each other pointers? That's not happening. That's not happening here in the United States. What's happening in the United States right now is that the reason why Trump didn't do it on Truth Social is because Truth Social is tanking. Right now it says Truth Social, I'm reading right off the internet, the presidential candidate social media upstart, have fallen more than 65% from their recent peak. So the stock went down 65% and they roughly lost $9 billion on Truth Social. So Truth Social's tanking. Nobody wants that. So he goes on X instead. Because it's so, talk about having absolutely no dignity whatsoever. Anyway, now Elon Musk is trying to talk Kamala Harris into coming on X. And like he did yesterday on Monday with Trump, he wants Kamala now to sit down and talk with him. And I've got news for him. But next Monday, Kamala Harris will officially be voted in as a candidate, a Democratic presidential candidate at the Democratic National Convention. She hasn't even, everybody's asking, why isn't she talking? Well, she's still formulating her plan for the economy that everybody seems to be bitching about. She has her own plan. Joe Biden's plan might not be her plan. The tax breaks that Trump gave these corporations and probably promised them even more tax breaks when he did good with his coup in 2020, which didn't pass, it didn't happen because Penn stopped it. He probably promised them more tax breaks, and then they're sitting around going, well, he's not president, he can't give us our tax breaks. So what do these corporations do? They raise the prices on everything you can think of, right? They're showing record-breaking profits, right? And their CEOs are getting record-breaking bonuses, but everybody's going to sit there and blame Biden. No, honey, this was a plan by corporations. This is all, we are owned by corporations. The United States is the Virginia Company of Great Britain, we're a corporation. And the bigger the money, the more that's the one that runs the show. So these corporations wanted you to be so angry about the economy that they actually caused by raising the prices on everything and make you think that it was Biden's fault when it was actually Trump. That, he made promises, he wrote checks his ass can't cash, and this is what happened. And now we're paying for it because these greedy corporations wanted their tax base, and since they didn't get them, they're going to get it out of us. Okay, that's what happened. So stop blaming Biden on the economy. While they have something to do, they have some power over it, but the corporations run the show. Okay, so now, Kamala is going to formulate her agenda probably and announce it, and that's when she can answer questions and talk to the press. I don't think that she does not have to talk to the press before that. She doesn't have to. She's not like Trump that's just going to sit there and blabber anything or anybody else. You know what I mean? It's not like did Trump really know what he could lie there constantly. The fact checkers are having a field day checking all these marks and finding all the lies he's saying. He said no one died on January 6th. Now, if I have any MAGAs that are listening to this, nobody died on January 6th. One of your own was killed on January 6th. Babbitt, I think her name was. He doesn't even acknowledge that one of you died at this January 6th failed coup. And you're still voting for the man. you're still voting for the man, even though he could care less if you died. You're gonna still vote for him. So that's not normal. That's not even Republican. This is a cult, okay? And anyway, the time is up, but I don't believe Kamala's gonna talk with Elon Musk. If she does, she should do it for shits and giggles. She should do it after she's the nominee. Whatever she's gonna do, it doesn't matter. She's gonna be the next president, whether you like it or not. Okay, because we, the United States, are not gonna be doing a dictator. And women are sick and tired of you telling us what to do with our bodies. Here we go. This Operation Jane. We're not going to have it. The women aren't going to have it. And for the brothers out there that are voting for Trump, do you realize that Project 2025, they want to bring back the old Constitution, the original Constitution, where only white male landowners could vote. And guess what else the white male landowners had? They had slaves. So you black voting for Trump, they're going to push that agenda. They're going to bring us back to slave days. Never mind, the women already lost their ability to do whatever, to do what's right for their own bodies. Then it's going to go back to women going to lose the vote, black men will lose the vote, and then slave days. Okay? And you're voting for that. I don't think you have it's a cult. As far as I'm concerned, it's a cult. There's absolutely no reason. There is no money big enough that these Republicans are promising you to bring us back to a time when you will not have any money. You better, at all. You're going to be a slave. Are you kidding me? Anyway, for whatever it's worth, we need to wake up. Truth Social's not going anywhere. Kamala will be the next president. She's already losing Florida. Look it up. There's a place in Florida. She's losing support. She's winning support over Trump. She's losing Trump supporters in Florida. So there's a lot of red states that I believe are going to flip on top of everything else. Even with the 6 swing states that the election deniers of 2020 have taken control of. They went right into the supervisor of election offices in these 6 swing states and elected and put in officials that are Trump supporters and election deniers. And they plan to not certify the votes if the votes should go towards Harris winning. They're gonna delay the same thing that Trump does in his court cases. Delay, deny, until it's too late to certify the votes, and they will not be certifying the votes if Kamala wins those states. That's what they're planning to do. That's the big QAnon trusted plan. And the Judge Cannon in Florida that totally dismissed Trump's case with the documents, with the classified documents, that's part of Project 2025. They want to infiltrate the courts and let these criminals do whatever they want. So, better wake up now. Anyway, this is a pretty lengthy video for what I usually do. And really short and sweet. But hey, vote for Kamala Harris. I know that Anonymous does not support any political candidate. Basically, we are anarchists. But I've seen way too many wearing masks and MAGA caps. Okay? Which I don't give a shit because that gives me the reason to wear my hat, my anonymous face, and fight for women's rights, and fight for everybody's rights. That this agenda that they have, this fascist, these Confederates and Nazis that are in the Republican Party now, and Russian assets. This is not a Republican Party. The old Republican Party was all about military and protection and owning guns and hunting and yada yada, and that was it. And at the end of the day, when the election was over, it was over, and that was it. We're back to dealing with whoever won for 4 years, or maybe next time we'll win, and that was it. Now, this is not the same Republicans. This is like, we want to put in this dictator and bring the Constitution back to when it started, in the 1800s or whatever, when people could still have slaves and women couldn't vote and nobody but white rich landowners could vote. Better wake up. Better read your history and, catch up with the times, because it's coming. Change is coming. We need to revolt. Peace.